beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my second update for my Project Pan 2023. The goal of this project is to fully use up the products in the project, and there are 14 products in the project. Most of the products in here I've already worked on in my previous Project Pan. Particularly, most of these were actually from a Project 100 Uses Project Pan that I did last year. So it won't be a surprise when you have a look at some of them or most of them that I have made a significant progress on the product. So let me now get into the update. Starting with this Eliana Blur Makeup Primer. This one I've worked on in Project 100 Uses. That was the starting point. And this is where I ended last year, using this over 100 times. For this year, I've now used this 34 times. And for this update, I've used this 13 times. If I try to see where I am now, I am around this line. But this is quite light now. And I suppose if I keep on using this, I'll be able to use this up. But I think I can use this up sooner rather than later. Perhaps in the first 6 months of this year, I may be able to fully use this up. I have two foundation in the project. So we have here this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and this Happy Skin Ready to Glow Anti-E-Aging Liquid Foundation. For the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, I have finally used this up and I've used this 10 times. As you can see a lot of what the bottle looks like inside. Yeah, you can see that it's empty. There's still product up there, but I can no longer reach that part, so I'm considered this done. This is now out of my inventory. And for the Happy Skin Ready to Glow, for this one, there's still a lot of product in here, and I used this 11 times in this update. So let me show you what it looks like inside, so you can see how much more product in there, although you can't really see. But let me just show you. There. So this is what it looks like, the pump looks like. Yeah. So for this one, I think I would still, there's still a lot of uses to get to an empty stage for this foundation. And then the next product is a palette, and there are 3 products in here. I am counting that as 3 products. 2 of the products in here is originally the Bellapier Cosmetics, and 1 product in here is not the Bellapier Cosmetic color corrector product, because I've already used up the middle product, and it's a green shade. I've already used that up, and what I did is I transferred the e.l.f. eye primer from here to this packaging, to this container. So here, that's what it looks like. And as you can see, comparing it to what it looks like last update, there isn't really much progress. And the reason for that is because for this lavender shade, I didn't get to use that since my last update. And for the red shade, I've only used that 3 times. For this eye primer, I've used that 7 times, but several of the uses, I actually scraped the product from here. There's still around 2 uses, I think, in here, and that's what I'll be focusing on first before I start working on the product here. And then I have 2 products that I have made significant progress. You can really see the progress. First is this blush. So this is a Franken blush. I just repurposed this Essence So Glow highlighter packaging. And that's what it looks like now. As you can see, I have hit pan on the blush. And it's not a tiny pan, it's significantly obvious, right? This is an obvious pan that I've already hit, and this one I use 22 times. If I continue to use this at the same rate as I did on my first update, where I used this 26 times in my first update, I guess I will be able to fully use this up in the first 6 months rather than in the second half of the year. So I'll be doing that because I'm happy with this blush. I enjoy using this blush. So that's not going to be a problem. And then for the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, this one, I've now expanded the pan, as you can see. And this one, I use 18 times. In my first update, I used this 19 times. And this update, I used this 18 times. This one, I've used over 100 times already. So this is a carryover from last year's Project 100 uses. But because I already hit pan on that one, I have this in this project. And the goal is to fully use that up. And then I have 2 lip products in the project. So we have here this Kiko Milano Bullet Lipstick and this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. The NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, the shade is San Paulo. This one was also part of the Project 100 uses, but I still haven't used this up. I have used this 8 times this year, this update rather. And for the year, I've now used this 29 times. But there's still a lot of products in here. I think it would take me more than 29 more uses to fully use this up. And for this Kiko Milano Bullet Lipstick, I only used this for this update 7 times. And there's no progress as far as the amount of product I've used up. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it doesn't look nice anymore because I actually broke this. And then I just press it back. So for this one, I really want to fully use both this up. Especially the Milano, this one, the Kiko Milano one, because I think this is starting to go bad. I mean, definitely this will be going bad by the end of the year. So there you have the lipsticks in the products, or the lip products in the project. And then I have a highlighter. And this one, this is the Seraphine Botanicals Luminude. I've used this 7 times. It's the same amount of uses, or the number of uses from my previous update. And as mentioned in my previous update, I am now enjoying using this one. I now know how to use this product for it to show up. And when it does show up, it looks beautiful. And then I have a pressed powder in the project. The pressed powder though, I haven't really been using because I only used this 8 times. And this is what it looks like. It barely make a difference with what it looks like from my previous update because I am very light-handed when I use this product. This is quite thick, so I really want to use very little of the product so that it wouldn't look cakey on my face. Not really cakey, but when I do use this, I can feel that my face is quite matte or dry. It looks a bit dry. And then for the face mist, the option, when I do look quite dry, I should just spray my face with this face mist. This is the Vitamin E from the Body Shop face mist, but I haven't been reaching for this. I only use this once for this update, so there's still a long way for me to go. And in terms of the usage, I tend to use very little. I think the way I used it last time when this was part of the Project 100 uses, I was more generous. So I need to do that. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, in total for this product, I've used this 8 times. And the last product in the project is another product that I have not been reaching for. And this is the Victoria's Secret Vanilla Lace hydrating body lotion. I've used this 5 times and it's taking me an effort. There's an effort of using this. I am actually bringing this to the office, and those are the number of uses were all when I was in the office. So I get to use it because I'm bringing it in the office, but not all the time still. I'm thinking of transferring this. I might transfer the content of this one, so it's not so bulky when I bring it to the office to use this one. So that's my update for my Project Pan 2023. The 14 products I have in the project, now down by one product rather. So I've now have 13 products to work on. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!